These cute potatoes are called Paramecia. They are single-cell scavengers, and surprisingly, their bodies have so many details. They feed on whatever is dead or whatever they can find around them. In an up-close look, you can see there are two tiny holes in their bodies that work as a water pump. One takes water in and the other pumps it out, so they do not explode when they are feeding or moving around. In a different view, you can see there are tiny hairs all around their bodies that help them to move freely and swim around to look for food or do whatever they want to do. But they are not always as calm, and most of the time they are very energetic and moving very fast, like now that they are surrounding this poor worm. Actually, they are very fast that it was difficult to get a good view of them in a very higher magnification that you see here. You might ask, how did I make them so calm? And the quick answer is adding a piece of lettuce. Nothing was planned, but when I added the lettuce, I've seen that they attached to the body of the food, started feeding on it, and eventually all the nutrients were gone and the outer membrane was remaining. In a higher magnification, you can see the lettuce cells. They're almost empty and just the membrane remained, and it shows that they did their job on finishing it very soon. But at the same moment, I started seeing some weird behaviors that they stop moving or they slow down, and eventually they align in specific directions next to each other. I thought maybe it's just by accident, but eventually I found the same pattern in different areas. And that was very surprising because I've never seen them doing something like that before. And I started looking in different parts and I've seen the same thing. I'm not sure if this is something caused by lack of oxygen or maybe something that is happening for their mating season or something like that, or it's just chilling and relaxing. But it was interesting to find such a thing. And eventually, when I was catching them very calm, I started to zoom in more and get a better view of their bodies. As you can see here, they started to just kiss each other, do some weird movements. Very slowly, they got a little bit fatter, more oval shape, and that was when the drama happened. It was at this moment that I found this deformed cilia that is different than the other ones. Those two tiny water pump holes, they are bigger than normal and the shape is a little bit weird. It made me suspicious and I spent more time on observing under microscope. After spending some time, I've seen something that I didn't expect, but what caught my attention was something that is coming out of its body on the lower part, as you can see here. It was not like the other ones, and I suspected that something bad is going to happen. And when I was just getting ready, I've seen that some of its guts just got out of its body, and I felt that, oh, this guy is dying. I'm not sure if this is disturbing or interesting to watch such a thing, but it was just something that I found and I thought it made worth sharing with others, and that's why I'm posting this here. But it was really interesting to see this single cell is very delicate, and when it's dying and all the guts are coming out of its body, all those cilia around its body are still moving. So it means that its body is still under control, but it's dying. It's a weird situation that I cannot explain because I don't have the biological knowledge of that, but it was interesting to watch. Eventually the poor guy just got it out, the whole body, and it ruptured and everything was done. A good life perished, but it made some nutritions for other small ciliates to feed on it. And like always, if you enjoyed this post, support channel with your likes and subscribes.